So at this point I thought I'd made a bit of a mistake. I'd cut all these and I'd sanded them, cleaned them all up nicely, and then I drilled a hole through the top to one of them, and I thought I'll just test it for sound, which I did. Hung it on a bit of copper wire actually, and it sounded a little bit tinny. I don't know how that's now the camera's picking that up, because I'd made some a couple of days ago and the sound was totally different. Just made I thought a better sound. So I've made 8 slightly thicker ones than them, and I've drilled holes through them. So them's the ones I'm going to use. So I'll just show you what I've got to work with. Them are the slim ones. I'm going to have to use them on something else. I've got 8 of them. They're cut to about 1 inch thick. They're all different. I've got the top that I cut off, the bottom that I cut off that I've drilled a hole in. I've just made a bit of a wooden sort of plank for the top, sanded it down and drilled 8 holes in it. And then what I've got is some of these, a couple of these. We call them dog bones. They're for joining kitchen worktops and desktops together. You tighten this end up and it squeezes them together. So I think that's all I'm going to need, and a bit of string. I was going to use copper wire for the hanger, but I thought string would last a little bit longer. This is really good stuff. This is what leather makers use when they're doing stitching. So I'm going to put it all together and see if it's any good. And that's my finished effort. So what I've done, once I finished attaching these chimes, I attached what was originally the bottom of the canister there on a piece of string, run the string through that and into just a piece of pallet wood that I'd shaped that'll catch the wind and rattle it. I've had to silicone a piece of scrap wood onto the bottom of there to keep this flat, because it will go in sideways. So anyway, I've managed to keep it flat now. So just to run through it, that's the dog bone. Oh, I've put a little bit of string at the top of there as well so I can hang it on the hook. So the dog bone, the top of the canister, pallet wood, string, chimes, bottom of the canister, and just something to catch the wind. And yeah, what more can I say? Well, what do you think? The wind's meant to blow and hit that and give you a tune. I've not much wind tonight, but to be fair, I'm a bit disappointed. I think I can do better. I don't like it. 200 mistakes made on it. But, like I always tell my kids, the man that never made a mistake never made anything. So I think I can do better than that. I think one of the things I could change on it, the strips I've got are curving inwards, and I think, thinking about it now, they're doing better curving outwards. Then this clanger would have hit the middle of the chime and not the ends. I think that might make a bit of a difference. Anyway, wife likes it.